Buccaneers. What's going on, everybody? This your boy Isaiah, coming to you again from Bucco's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share all my videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell on this channel to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. Make sure you like the Bucco's Locker Facebook page. If you want to donate to the channel, all donations are welcome. Big or small, don't matter. All support is welcome to the Bucco's Locker channel. And as you can see the title of the video, the Bucks fall short. The tale of two halves. The tale of two quarters. Or two halves. Two quarterbacks. First half, we had Ryan Fitzpatrick. Second half, we had Magic. First half, we had weak Dookie Mike Smith defense. Second half, Mike Smith defense played better. Untimely penalties. A couple drops by Chris Godwin in the end zone. A fumble by Chris Godwin. 3 picks. The defense was trash. Pass defense was trash in the first half. I mean, it's a lot of blame to point. We can point the blame at a lot of things, man. Chris Conte got stiffed on, and I did after that play. I haven't seen it. Did he get back in the game? Cause I don't remember Chris Conte getting back in the game after that happened. But the blame can be pointed at so many people for this game, man. Can't blame one person. I mean, you can blame Fitzpatrick with the interceptions. You can blame Mike Smith. You can blame Chris Conte. You can blame Brent Grimes for not being able to tackle and cover. Isaiah Johnson with the holding on the punt return for Deshaun Jackson. Jacquizz Rodgers for not being able to pick up the blitz in the first half. I mean, not being able to have a running game. It felt like Dirk Cutter was calling the game in the first half. The second half, the offense opens up, and we go ballistic. And let me say this. If it wasn't for those turnovers, we beat Pittsburgh. Congrats to Pittsburgh for coming to Tampa and winning a hard-fought game. First half was a massacre. Big Ben had over 300 yards in the first half. In the second half, we kind of shut him down. AB didn't do nothing in the second half, really. But Juju Smith got us, and James Conner got us. Ryan Fitzpatrick showed the grit, the toughness of a veteran guy. He brought the team back, gave the team life. The team was energized by Ryan Fitzpatrick's energy that he was bringing to the team. He brought the team back as far as he could. But being down so many points, that's a tough game to come back to win. Now, granted, we had a chance to win the game. The last drive with 3 minutes and some change left. 3 straight bad passes by Ryan Fitzpatrick, and we punted the ball. And I kind of figured, and I told myself, we got to go for this. We're not going to get the ball back. And what do? We punt the ball, and game over. Sometimes, momentum. Probably should have went for it. I mean, yeah, it was 4th and 10. We was inside the 10-yard line. I mean, you don't want to take the chance. But in that situation, I mean, coming off those 3 bad throws on first down, second down, almost got picked, and then third down, bad throw to OJ Howard or Cameron Brate. So Dirk decided to punt the ball, and I kind of figured that would be it. I mean, we could have stopped him as defense. Jared McCoy could have got the sack. He overran Big Ben. I mean, it's a lot of blame. Penalties at the wrong time. I mean, so much to talk about, But first, let me give a shout out to everybody that joined me on the live chat earlier. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't come back for the second half of live chat. I just wanted to focus on the game and watch the game closely. I watched the second half closely, and we played a lot better in the second half. So now, being the hunted, now we got a lot of fans from other teams talking all kind of noise, all on social media. You got Eagles fans talking noise, Saints fans talking noise, Pittsburgh fans talking noise. Falcons fans talking noise. I mean, they come out of the woodworks, trashing Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I knew this was going to happen. I knew at some point, whenever Ryan Fitzpatrick have a bad game, you knew all these folks come out of nowhere are going to be talking noise. Especially for the teams that don't have a quarterback. But that's neither here nor there. I digress on that. But I like what the Bucs did in the second half. They showed a lot of fight back. They didn't give the game away. I like that in the Bucs. We went down. You're right. You're right, Sam Green. We went down swinging. At halftime, social media was all on us. Facebook, Twitter, making memes about us, making memes about Chris Conte, laughing at us. But after the second half, when we came back, a lot of those tweets went away. We lost the game by 3 points, but we beat ourselves. We beat ourselves. We played a hell of a game in the second half, defensively and offensively. Besides the last drive, but we played a hell of a game. Mike Smith made the correct adjustments, but just not good enough. We got talent on the defensive side, just the scheme is not good enough. He did make halftime adjustments, but also I want to give a shout out. I want to give shouts out to the rookies: MJ Stewart, Jordan Whitehead, Carlton Davis. Let me tell you why I'm going to give him a shout out, a special shout out. Antonio Brown had 6 catches for 50 yards. That's good D. But Juju Smith and Vince McDonald killed us. We shut down their best player. They beat us with other guys. Shouts out to Justin Evans too. Shouts out to JPP. Levante Quan with some good tackles. I can point the finger at a lot of people, but I want to be positive. Shouts out to Ryan Fitzmagic in the second half. Showed a lot of toughness and grit. Now, like I said, Jameis Winston will come back. I'm gonna keep saying that, folks. He played like a backup quarterback this game. I give credit where it's due at. He came back in the second half and he bang, 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 bang. But we can't have those interceptions in the first half. A pick six. What I'm saying? Like stuff like that. We have the offense to play with anybody. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this. The biggest concern is our defense. Our pass defense. I'm not worried about our run defense, even though James Conner had a couple good runs. But I'm worried about the pass defense moving forward. The last 3 games we've had 3 quarterbacks throw over 350 yards. And can somebody please explain to me, how does Mike Smith have a D coordinator job still? What analytics, what metrics show me that Mike Smith is a D coordinator? His defense is outdated and easy to beat via first half. Big Ben up and down the field on us. His coverage is outdated. His blitz is outdated. But yet he still has a job as a D coordinator. Can anybody pull up any analytics to let me know how does Mike Smith still have a job? Now, from my research, for the last three years since Mike Smith been the D coordinator, we have ranked between 29 and 32 in pass defense. But yet he's still a D coordinator. I don't know, but offensively, I want to give a shout out to Mike Evans. I got to give a shout out to Chris Godwin. He redeemed himself, but he had a bad game too. Two drop touchdowns and a fumble. Trying to do too much and not focus, not concentrate. He's still a good player. He's still going to be a hell of a receiver, but he got to focus And this is the growing pains that we got to go through with Chris Godwin and OJ Howard. They got to evolve this season. Hopefully he don't let this game deter him as a football player, because Chris Godwin is a hell of a receiver. He's a starter on any other team, #1 receiver. But I gotta give him a shout out because he did redeem himself with some couple of catches. Shout out to Deshaun Jackson coming on strong in the second half. That punt return would have had us down by 3 early in the game. Would have been 7 minutes and like 29 seconds left. If Isaiah Johnson, obviously he's okay. Didn't have the holding call on the punt return. Didn't even need to hold him. But that's a rookie thinking that I gotta do something. I gotta make sure I stick on my block. And these are the growing pains that we gotta go through with MJ Stewart, Carlton Davis, Whitehead, Isaiah Johnson, Justin Evans still young, OJ Howard still young, Chris Godwin still young, Quan still young. We got to go this. Unfortunately, that's what it is. We got a good young core. It's just we beat ourselves. I can't explain it even any better. We beat ourselves. But of course, what's going to overshadow this game is the big news that Jameis Winston is back in the building tomorrow morning. And here we go with all the Fitzpatrick versus Winston arguments. Fitzpatrick will probably start against the Bears. If you watched my live stream earlier, I'm going to stick to what I said. Jameis Winston will play at some point in this season. He will be back starting. I want to make that clear with all my Buck family and friends. All the Pirates and Sea Bandits and Stick Cats and diehards and Buckaholics. Listen to what I'm saying. What you saw tonight from Ryan Fitzpatrick, this is what you're going to get up and during the season with him. Jameis Winston will be back starting game 5 or 6. I got to be real with y'all. Can't have games like that, but you got to give Ryan Fitzpatrick another game. Even though he threw for 400 yards, third straight game with 400 yards with 3 or more touchdowns. The dude is balling out. But also he can hurt us too. And I know y'all can say the same thing about Jameis, but it is what it is. I mean, do Jameis throw those interceptions? Who knows? We've seen Jameis have bad games, but we also seen him have hell of a games too. So let's not bash Jameis this week. Let Ryan Fitzpatrick get another game in and see how he do against a tough Bears defense in Soldier Field. Shout out to Khalil Mack. But it's going to be tough. But Dirk Cutter, first half issues, he was all over the place. I think the pressure kind of got to the team in the first half. They got the Ryan Fitzpatrick. They got the Dirk Cutter. I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't even know who was calling the plays in the first half offensively. It just seemed like we was inept. Like we were just sputtering around and playing around with Pittsburgh's secondary, and Pittsburgh was zone blitzing us, and the offensive line was confused, and Ryan Fitzpatrick was having a happy feed, and he was fake pressuring himself, and expectations rose. And the analysts did say this. Every time expectations rise on Ryan Fitzpatrick and the spotlight on him, he has games like this. So are we really going to get mad at the analysts? Are you really going to get mad at me or anybody else that says Ryan Fitzpatrick is a okay quarterback, but he has too many games like this? This is what he does. Yeah, he came back, all that stuff like that's great. But fam, we in playoff mode. We got a playoff roster. So think like that. So let me take a look at the stats real quick. Just an overview on how the game was played. And a lot of the Pittsburgh yards was in the first half. So don't let the numbers skew you like that. We had more first downs than them. You know, third down conversion was pretty much the same. We ran more plays than them. We outgained them by total yards, 455 to 413. We had 13 drives. Had more passing yards, more attempts. They just outrushed us. We got to get a running game. That's bad. 16 carries for 63 yards. We can't run the ball when we need to run the ball. For some strange reason, Dirk Cutter is in love with Jacquizz Rodgers. Poor little. I mean, I like the little fella. He's about my age. I'm 38. Jacquizz is probably a little bit younger than me, in the 30s, but he's done. He doesn't offer anything else. I mean, what is he doing that Rojo can't do? Pass block? Jacquizz Rodgers wasn't even pass blocking that good. He can barely catch the ball. Okay, he's on special teams. That's what it is. He's a special team guy. Oh, okay. But, time of possession is pretty even. But the biggest problem that we had in this game was penalty. Was turnovers. We had 4 turnovers and lost by 3 points. Remind you, Pittsburgh had a pick 6. Take that pick 6 away, we win the game. 27-23. You see what I'm saying? So we can point out a lot of stuff. Gerald McCoy had Big Ben, overran the play, and the turf. The field wasn't great, so he couldn't plant and really come at Big Ben at a better angle. So he kind of like whiffed at him on the sack before the third down. Gerald McCoy got to know better than that. You got to rush Big Ben. When you get that close to Big Ben, you got to go under control. He whiffed on the sack, and he knew he whiffed on the sack. Had him. Big play, too. And that's when Brent Grimes got toasted again. I like what we did in the second half. Pittsburgh had 13 penalties for 155 yards. Wow. We had 9 for 80. So, that Isaiah Johnson penalty was big, man. We had momentum. Punt return by Deshaun Jackson. 7 minutes and 49 seconds left. We put the pressure on Pittsburgh, and then we get the ball back down by 3 inside our own 20, and Ryan Fitzpatrick goes back. Ryan Fitzmagic turns into Ryan Fitzpatrick. 3 straight bad throws, and boop, punt the ball, and Pittsburgh runs the ball, and first down, game over. 2 first downs, game over. But at the end of the day, a lot of analysts had us going 0-3. We're 2-1. Now, remember what I told y'all in one of my videos a couple weeks ago when I said, if we can go 2-1, 3-1 in the first 4 games? We have a chance to go 3-1 and then a bye week. Now, let that sink in. We were supposed to be coming into this game 0-2. 0-2. But instead, we're 2-1. We beat 2 teams that were top 10 offensively and Super Bowl contenders. And we just lost to a team that's also a Super Bowl contender, playoff bound team. And we played them really close. So that tells me right there we've made an improvement. So everything can't be negative for this game. Yes, we lost by 3 points. And yes, we had 4 turnovers. And Ryan Fitzpatrick went from Fitzmagic to Fitzpatrick, from Fitzpatrick to Fitzmagic, then from Fitzmagic to Fitzpatrick in the last drive. So to be 2-1, I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for being 2-1, despite Mike Smith's defense, despite number 23, despite number 24, I'm not going to call these guys' name no more. I'm just going to call it number. 23 and 24. But we're 2-1, and I'm excited about that. This game had me all different levels of emotion. I was mad in the first half. You can see my frustration in my live stream. I ate me some pizza, came back and sat down, and I ain't even get back on the live stream. I was just focused on the game. Pittsburgh needed this win more than we do. So you really can't get mad. You can get mad at the loss. I wouldn't blame you because I'm mad at the loss too. But I'm also happy at the end of the day we went 2-1. I mean, there's a lot of things I can talk about in detail from what I seen, from where I was sitting at. The coverages, the blitzes, the untimely blitzes, the very, very poor executed blitz schemes that Mike Smith runs. He don't even run a blitz scheme. He just basically just blitz the guys. He makes his guys blitz directly at the guy blocking them. And his blitz schemes are basically beat your man one-on-one. There's no exotic blitzing. There's no zone blitzing like Pittsburgh was doing and all that. Just get there with the front four and just bulldoze your guy and use your skill to get to him. Pittsburgh was blitzing the whole game damn near. So at some point, if Dirk wants to save his job, because here's the problem with Mike Smith defense and his scheme, his coverages and his blitz packages. Dirk gonna have to come to his senses. He's either gonna have to outscore everybody to win games, or fire Mike Smith. Now, how much loyalty does how much loyalty does Dirk could have to Mike Smith? He has a lot of loyalty to Mike Smith, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Mike Smith gave him his job in Atlanta. Mike Smith, a lot of his coaching thought process for that. This is gonna season showing too much can as a head coach. You have to fire the right people at the right time. I said this before the season started. Saints game, Eagles game will be the reason why Dirk Cutter gets. Dirk Cutter improved in his. Yes, he has. Dirk Cutter, congratulations, become a. It took you how to coach off the offense, and it shows. Get him off of the playbook. You to the defense, Dirk Cutter, because if you show too much loyalty, you cannot go and expect to come back, because there is no excuses. Remember what I said. This season full of excuses because we have the talent. We can't give you a pass, Dirk and Mike. Now, when defense keep playing like this and keep some of the league in pass defense, at what point, Dirk Cutter realize ties? If we are sitting at 6-4 pass defense, we winning games by shootouts in the. You mean to tell me we got to win every game though? 34-31? Win every game like that? Are we going to play any defense? Full game of play quarters of good defense. This game, we played the good defense. The Eagles game, we played it goodly. We played it good. Can we put 4 quarters and can we hold under 320? I don't know, man. I don't know. No, it's in my screen. Hold on a second. Still lagging? Is it better now? Oh man, my internet good. I got my phone on the internet. All right, it's better now. All right, cool. Uh, but yeah, I appreciate that y'all let me know my screen was lagging. I don't know what's going on with that. Uh, Appreciate it. But you know, it's gonna be an adventure to see this defense evolve. The young guys are playing better. Third game this year, they are playing a whole lot better. Antonio Brown had 6 catches for 50 yards. I like that. And we shut down Big Ben in the second half. And we couldn't stop the run when we needed to stop the run. So it's a lot of inconsistency with the defense. The defense can help the offense out, which they did, to allow the offense to come back, but you got to play full quarters. Especially when you're playing Pittsburgh, a desperate Pittsburgh team. And I gotta hand it to Pittsburgh. They held on to this victory as tight as they could. Because they knew it was coming. We had momentum, and Pittsburgh held on to it. They gave it to the rookie, James Conner. Shouts out to James Conner, Pittsburgh. He did his thing at the end. 2 big runs. Now, you know, I got to call out a couple of people. I got to call out 2 people. Number 23 and number 24. Number 23, number 24. What in the world were you doing? Both of you. Number 23 got embarrassed. Bad. It's so bad. Go on Twitter right now and look at all the memes. Go on Facebook right now. Look at all the memes on Chris Conte. I don't think Chris Conte can recover from that. And if you paid attention to the game closely, number 23 got benched. Because I seen Jordan Whitehead in there a lot. Making tackles. If you noticed, when 23 got benched, you noticed Pittsburgh didn't have any big plays. Pittsburgh scored 30 points. It was 30-10. Final score, 30-27. Think about that. Soon as we get rid of soon as we bench Chris Conte, defense playing a little bit better. The coverage is a little bit better. And number 24, your time might be up, fam. Your time might be up, 24. You didn't look good this game, fam. I know you your first game back, you know, trying to get your football legs under you. But you looked at old out there, 24. You didn't want to tackle. You didn't want to squeeze the run. I literally watched it play with number 24. When James kind of made that long run, number 24 went on the outside instead of squeezing the run inside. Number 24 was looking at James Conner run right by him. And then the next play, he got took him for a ride for 7 yards. It is so funny to watch that guy tackle now. He don't want to tackle nobody. Number 24 don't want to tackle nobody. Is Brent Grimes healthy? Probably not. But he toughened it out. But if you hurt, fam, we got young guys. Ryan Smith, he played a hell of a game last week. We probably could have used him. Maybe Brent Grimes not all the way back because he sure didn't want to tackle. Number 24 didn't want to tackle. Number 23 can't tackle. And you know what, though? I really believe that was the final straw. That was embarrassing. Do you understand, as a football player, for those of you that play football, when you see plays like that, when a teammate get done like that, or you in the opposite team and you see somebody get done like that, you're laughing at him the whole game. You keep talking about it. They're in the locker room talking about that right now. Because I would be. Dang, you see number 23 get stiffed on like that? If I was a fan, I'd be like, you see number 23? It's all on social media. He's done. Number 23 is done. Shouts out to Drink More Water for the super chat. Drink More Water says anyone wanting Fitz to start over Jameis is a prisoner of the moment. And it's short-sighted. Jameis is up for contract. Don't play games or prepare for a Kirk Cousins situation. Conte and Jacquizz Rodgers are awful. Drink More Water. I appreciate the super chat. Love you just showed me. All donations are welcome once again. Shouts out to Drink More Water for the donation. And how to do that is the super chat button. It's the $ in the chat room. If you hit on that, you get the super chat. I will read your message out loud to everybody and talk about it. So if you want me to specifically talk about something, light me up on super chat and I will address it. I will talk about it and it's highlighted. When you super chat me, it's highlighted. And I will see it and I will talk about it. So my response to Drink More Water, well, we all are prisoners of the moment because of Fitzmagic, but we also saw Fitzpatrick. So I'm not a prisoner of the moment. I'm just smart. I'm a thinker. And I know what Fitzpatrick is. He is what he is. James is up for contract, and we don't want that. You're right. We don't want the Kirk Cousins situation. We don't want that Kirk Cousins situation. And number 23 and number 32 is not good. I don't even know why they're getting playing time. But you see what happened to 23. Jordan Whitehead took his spot. And number 32, Rojo. Please hurry up, Rojo. Rojo. Get your stuff together so you can take over Jacquizz's third down duties. But once again, shouts out to Drink More Water with the super chat. Hit me up on super chat and I'll be more than glad to talk about what you highlight. But yeah, number 24, man. I'm very disappointed. Juju Smith was eating you up. Because I'm not going to get mad at Carlton Davis. I'm not going to get mad at MJ Stewart. And I'm not going to get mad at Jordan Whitehead. Because they played a hell of a game. As 3 rookies, those 3 rookies, they might be Jason Light's best picks moving forward. And Justin Evans. And Isaiah Johnson's not a bad player. We just got to get a right D coordinator. For those of you that want Mike Smith fired, can you give me a thumbs up or wave or fire Mike Smith? Because I don't see that defense getting any better. So I like those secondary picks, man, but the scheme is not fitting the players, man. It is what it is, man. Thumbs up if you want Mike Smith fired. You know, do you agree? Okay, thumbs up. Because something got to give, man. That was a horrible display of defense in the first half. It was almost like Mike Smith didn't know what to do. I guarantee he was up there flipping papers around and yelling at assistants and stuff. Oh, what are you doing? I'm telling you. If it was me, if I was Dirk Cutter, which I am not Dirk Cutter, but if I was a head coach, I would give Mike Smith probably about 2 or 3 more games. Because you got to think. I'm a head coach, and my job is... Oh! Shouts out to Anyways Way for the super chat. Once again, y'all hit me up on super chat. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to read what you wrote in the chat session. So, Anyweez's Way. Did I say that right? He says, did you see how O.J. Howard was not on the field the whole first drive of the second half? We have no run game at this game. You're right. Anyweezy's Way. O.J. Howard, I think it was the rotation thing with him. And then I think he also hurt his back too. One of the Pittsburgh guys hit him in the back. But yeah, O.J. Howard wasn't on the field. But I think they were trying to get Cameron Brate involved. Cameron Brate was on the field when he wasn't on the field. So Cameron Brate been quiet for the first 2 weeks prior to this game. So that's why. And yes, of course, Anyweezy's Way. We do not have a run game. Our run game, and I know everybody was hyped about Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber's a better back and all that stuff like that. But 8 carries for 33 yards. Andy Weezy's way, you right. We have no run game. And I appreciate the super chat. Showing me some love. I told y'all all donations are welcome. But 8 carries for 33 yards means we have no running game. That's 3 straight games. Well, the first game we had a decent running game. The last two games is basically showing. I want everybody to see this. I mean, I want everybody to hear this. Looking at Peyton Barber's stats, the first 3 games tells you we don't have a running game. You can blame the offensive coordinator. You can blame the head coach. You can blame the running scheme and the running back. We just don't have a running game. You can put Le'Veon Bell back there. We'll still probably be trash. We just don't run block. We're not built to run block. Donovan Smith having a better season. Ali Marpet, Pro Bowl season. All-Pro season right now. Demir Dodson having a good season. Ryan Jensen having an okay season. And Caleb Benner not having a trash season. We're pass blockers. But shouts out. I appreciate the super chat, though. Andy Weezy's way. All right, let me get back down. Oh, we got another super chat. The Dude 3. I appreciate the super chat, the Dude 3. Unrelated. Le'Veon Bell to the Bucks. What do you think? So the Dude, Dude 3, the Dude 3 asked, Le'Veon to the Bucks. What do I think? We've drafted Rojo. If you're not a firm believer of Rojo, you package him, a pick or 2, and give it to the Steelers. Because Le'Veon Bell can get us over that hump. He can catch the ball and run and block. He hasn't gave up a sack, a passing down sack at all. He's one of the best run blitzers, best run defenders, or best running back when it comes to picking up the blitzes. Le'Veon Bell don't play. He don't give up sacks like Jacquizz Rodgers or Peyton Barber. So, would I trade for Le'Veon Bell? Yes. I would. I would give up probably a second, a 4th or a 5th, and a player. Rojo or Noah Spence. It is what it is. That's my take on that. But appreciate the shout. Appreciate the super chat. Dude 3. Salute to you. Oh, another super chat. Man, super chats are starting to come in now, man. Y'all gonna jump on board? I'm telling you, you hit me on the super chat. I'm gonna talk about what you want to talk about. Diggleman 1. Diggleman 1, did I get that right? The defense didn't do that bad. It was Fitz 3 picks. Like I said earlier, the defense played a hell of a half in the second half. Those 3 picks were devastating. Bad picks. He airmailed one to Mike Evans. Everybody was blaming Mike Evans about that pick. That ball was uncatchable. That ball sailed over Mike Evans' head. Even if Mike Evans would have kept running, the ball was uncatchable. That was a bad throw. Then he threw a pick 6 to Bud Dupree, overthrown a 5'6" Jacquizz Rodgers. That Jacquizz Rodgers had no shot at the ball. He threw 3 picks. That was devastating. The pick 6 was devastating. Take away the pick 6, we win the game 27-23. But yeah, the defense did play better in the second half. Big Ben, man, didn't have a great second half. Defense adjustments. But shouts out to the super chat that you gave me on Diggleman 1. Salute to you too, man. All right, let me go on down to this chat session. Let me see who's okay. But anyway, let me pick back up where I was. So looking at the stats, Big Ben was 30 for 38, 353 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. That's the 3rd straight week a quarterback has thrown over 350. With a completion percentage over 70. If we want to be playoff bound, let me let y'all know this real quick. Let me help y'all out. If we can't cover nobody, even if we were to get to the playoffs, we're going to have to outscore people by throwing the ball. Because we can't run and we can't stop the pass. Because when the months get cold, that throwing that ball gets harder. And that's when you want Jameis Winston at, when the weather get cold. But Ryan Fitzpatrick's QBR was 36.4. It's a bad QBR, despite having 400 yards. Oh, another super chat. The dude 3. Well, you on fire tonight, man. You want You want a super chat session tonight. I got you, man. Once again, if you want to hit me up on super chat, hit the $, man. Hit the $. But that dude 3 says 2 minute drops tonight plus picks. Call it a fall. You can't just point at the drops and the picks. I mean, it was a total team effort, a team fail in the first half, because the second half we played lights out. We outscored the Pittsburgh Steelers 17-0. We outscored Pittsburgh 17-0 in the second half. Pittsburgh offense didn't do nothing. Nothing. First half, man. Picks and drops in the first half. But if you want to look at it from an overall standpoint, if you had to pick out the most important things that caused us to lose, yes, it was the picks. What the drops? Yeah, the drops were very important too, by Chris Godwin. Uncharacteristic drops, lost focus. It is what it is. Shouts out to the dude 3 for another super chat, man. I appreciate it, man. The super chats are lit up. If you hit me on super chat, I'm gonna read what you type and I'm gonna talk about it. Salute to you, that dude 3, man. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the donations. 30 Ryan Fitzpatrick stat line reads 30 for 50, 411 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, a QBR of 36.4, and he was sacked 3 times. And pressured a lot too, so we got to be able to run the ball. And then the problem too, we set up for field goals in the red zone. I didn't like that. And it seemed like, is it me or Fitzpatrick was trying to force the ball to Chris Godwin in the red zone? Didn't look at Mike Evans. Didn't look at Deshaun Jackson. Didn't look at Cameron Brate. Didn't look at O.J. Howard. He just kept throwing the ball to Chris Godwin. I guess they felt like Pittsburgh's third or fourth cornerback couldn't guard Chris Godwin. I don't know. But he was forcing the ball to Chris Godwin. Pretty bad. We have a Steelers fan in here. Oh! Allen Robinson with the super chat. Appreciate the super chat, man. Shouts out to you. Allen Robinson says that JPP call was BS. Yes, Allen, the call was BS. Big Ben flopped. You can see the arm kind of just touch his helmet, and it wasn't even a hard hit. It was kind of like one of those like taps on the helmet, and they called roughing the passer. How is that roughing the passer? Can anybody explain to me a tap on the helmet? It wasn't like he was trying to hit him in the head. He had his arms out. Roughing the passer, 15 yards, automatic first down. The NFL has become a flag football league, Allen. They're gonna have to go back and revisit that roughing the passer rule, man, because guys are blowing their ACLs. William Hayes blew his ACL. Clay Matthews got hit with a roughing the passer 3 straight weeks in a row. JPP got hit with one. It's getting out of hand. I understand they want to protect their boy wonders of $100 million men, the franchise guys, but you can't do it to the detriment of the league, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't hurt the league by calling these little BS roughing the passer calls, man. It's getting ridiculous. To the point that you might as well play 7-on-7. But anyway, salute to Allen Robinson with the simple chat donation, man. All donations are welcome. Appreciate the love, Allen. Salute to you, man. But so what's next for the Bucks? The Chicago Bears. I'll do a video about that tomorrow, because we got the Bears Sunday. Short week. Injuries. Chris Conte will probably show up in the injury. I'm sorry. Number 23 will probably show up in the injury report this week. Number 24 probably will be on the injury report again. But other than that, we came out pretty healthy. Gerald McCoy had some bicep problems. He need to get in the gym and do some curls. I mean, he need to do some. Get some curls in you, Gerald McCoy, because you always got bicep problems. Get the curls in, baby. Colin Kaepernick style. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up in a few, man. I'm gonna give a couple shout outs. Oh, also, if you want to join the Buckos Lockers friends list, you can hit me up, or I'm gonna send a link out in Facebook groups that that you can become join the Buckos Lockers friend list, and I'll start sending out friend requests from the page, from the channel, and you can become a friend of Buckos Locker on YouTube. So I want to let y'all know that too. Also, hit me up on Twitter, man. We're gonna try to start shifting a lot of stuff to Twitter. There's a Twitter page in the description box. So if you want to follow on Twitter, I'm gonna start doing some stuff on Twitter too, some tweets and stuff like that. Especially if you're on my friends list, on the Buckos Locker friends list, I'm gonna start sending out emails. I'm gonna send an email out and ask for some certain things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look for some moderators, man. Who wants to be a moderator to the Buckos Locker live streams? Hit me up on the email. The email is in the description box. firethecannons813@gmail.com. I'm looking for some moderators. Once again, that's firethecannons813@gmail.com. Moderators are welcome. And what your job is as a moderator is to moderate this chat session. So anybody act up, I'm gonna need you to hunt them down and get them out of here. You know, but I'll pick out some moderators for the channel. Also, put the word out. Looking for somebody that can draw, or looking for people that can draw. If you can draw a Buckos Locker logo or background splash page, or send me your drawings, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking for some artists, so you can I can pick out some logos. Send me your best drawings, man, and you know, send it to the email. firethecannons813@gmail.com. Send all your drawings there. I'm looking for people that know how to draw. And I can display your artwork on my channel in the splash page, or the logo, or the profile picture. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give your fans a platform to show your talent. So moderators, people that know how to draw, hit me up on the email. You know what I'm saying? firethecannons813@gmail.com, and I'll pick out some of the drawings and some of the logos, and I'll put your presentation on my page, on this channel, and the Buckos Locker Facebook page too. So anybody out there artistic, let me know. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get back to the fans. You know, also I'm gonna start giving out some things. I'm gonna do some giveaways at some point in the season once some certain things get situated. I'm gonna give out some Buccaneer items. I'm gonna pick out random fans of the channel, random subscribers, and you know, send out some things, jerseys, memorabilia, you know, office stuff, cups, anything Buck related. I'm gonna send it out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick out people that's loyal to the channel and send y'all some things, man. You know, give back to the fans for showing me some support. This has been my longest live stream post game talk with you guys, man. You guys are keeping me over 100 people in the chat room. But anyway, we got a short week. We got the Bears. I'm pretty much about to wrap it up. Oh, shouts out to Chandler Chiaranzaro, making all his field goals and his extra points. He played a good game too. MJ Stewart had 9 tackles. It's pretty good. But yeah, JPP had 2 sacks. I like that. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Overall, I'm gonna. Matter of fact, what grade do you give the Bucks losing to the Steelers? What's the grade for this game? What's the grade that you give the Bucks for this game? What grade? A, B, C, D, or F? To me, I'm gonna give the Bucks a D plus, C minus. C minus. B. Oh, we got some B's in there. Nah, D plus, baby. D plus or C minus. Because you got to factor in those 3 picks, missed tackles, poor execution in the first half. Because they only played a half a game. And when you play half a game, that's like a D plus, C minus. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section. What grade do you give the Bucks? What's your overall thoughts on what the Bucks need to do to improve for this up and coming game against the Bears in Soldier Field? What can the Bucks do to get better on defense? Let me know in the comment section. But I'm about to wrap this video up. This your boy Isaiah, coming to you from Bucco's Locker. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all my videos that's posted on this channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell on this channel. That way you don't miss any live videos that's posted on this channel. And there's also a little red subscribe button at the bottom that you can hit to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget that. And also join the Facebook page, Bucco's Locker. Travis Johnson holding that down over there. Hit me up on Twitter. If you want to donate, hit me up on PayPal. Also, Venmo. And also, you can hit me up on Super Chat when I live stream. Other than that, I appreciate all the love that you guys showed me tonight on my live streams. We had a hell of a showing tonight in the first half. And also the post-game live stream. Shouts out to the Buckaholics. Shouts out to the Stick Carriers. Shouts out to the Diehards. Shouts out to everybody in the Bucks family. All my Pirates and my Sea Bandits. Yes, all that in the description. All the links are in the description box. The about links. PayPal. Venmo. Facebook. Twitter. You name it. Hit me up on that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody. Where everybody from. Where you living at. What you're doing right now. I hope everybody be safe for the night. I hope y'all enjoyed the game. Yes, we lost, but there's some positives. Stay positive. We are 2-1. About to go 3-1. You hear me? So everybody that's in Florida, Georgia, Texas, across the seas, everybody stateside that's Bucks fam, I want y'all to fire those cannons. And y'all know the slogan. Seize the date. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm out.